Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Mindful Movement with Taylor. In today's practice, we'll move through a few gentle stretches as a guided moving meditation. This is meant to help calm anxious thoughts and reset your nervous system. For this practice, you'll want a yoga mat or blanket and a couple blocks or pillows. Feel free to grab an extra blanket or pillow if you'd like more support. Start by slowly coming to a tabletop position, grabbing your pillow or blanket, place it underneath your chest and abdomen, and slowly settle into a supported child's pose. Begin to draw awareness to your breath, drawing your inhales deep into your low belly, noticing how the pose feels in your body, and making any adjustments to ensure you feel supported and relaxed. As we move through these stretches, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, turning inward and allowing this time to be for you. Thank yourself for showing up today and doing something great for your mind and your body. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw, your shoulders, your fingers, or your toes. Let it all go and just be. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, slowly reawaken. When you feel ready, begin to walk your hands towards your hips, lifting through your chest. Remove any props and begin to find tabletop, bringing your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Take a moment to turn your fingers towards your knees, one hand at a time, stretching through your wrists. Taking any other organic movement that feels good. Extend one leg long behind you, placing your toes on the mat or ground, and gently press your heel back, noticing the stretch through the back line of your leg. Take your time here and switch sides when it feels right. Coming back to your neutral tabletop, we will begin to stretch through our spine with some cat-cow stretches. Begin by taking a deep inhale, moving into cow pose. Drop your abdomen towards the mat or blanket below you and lift the crown of your head. Stay for a few breaths here this first time, rolling your neck one direction and then the other. Doing that a few times. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest and pressing the mat away with your fingers, thumbs, and knees. Taking any side-to-side movement that feels good. We'll move through several rounds of this breath to movement. Let's begin inhaling for cow pose and exhale for cat. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhale cow, exhale, cat. Continuing with this, your own pace, following your breath, inviting in any extra movements that feel good in your body, in your space. Checking in with yourself, noticing any sensations that arise. Last time here, coming back through your neutral spine, and then pressing your hips towards your heels, setting up for our next pose. We'll transition into legs up the wall. If you have a wall nearby, bring your hips close and rest your legs up against it, allowing your body to fully relax. For extra support, place a block or pillow under your low back or hips so you can settle into the pose comfortably. Extend your arms long by your sides, and as you settle in, come back to breath, extending your exhales even longer than your inhales. Noticing how it feels to simply be here in this very moment. Nothing required of you, no task lists, no to-dos, just presence, breath, and gentle relaxation. If any thoughts begin to creep in, you allow them to float away like clouds in the sky, drifting off one by one. Slowly find your way out of the pose. Begin by removing any props from under your back, lifting through your chest, and pressing your feet against the wall as you slowly sit up. Moving into a supported bridge pose, grabbing either a pillow or block, maybe multiple if you have them. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the mat or blanket, and slowly lower all the way down to your back. Place the block or pillow underneath your low back, keeping your knees bent and your feet planted. Tee or cactus out your arms and settle in. Option to add another block or pillow, bringing two under your low back if you'd like more of a stretch. Relaxing through your shoulders and your jaw, and making any adjustments as needed. Slowly lifting your hips and removing any props from underneath, and then lowering your hips down to the mat, walking your feet out, mats width distance or a little bit wider than hips width distance, knocking your knees to touch and bringing one hand to your heart, one to your low belly. Option to windshield wiper your knees, sending both one direction and then the other, finding some relief through your low back, and then slowly sitting up to transition to our last stretch, happy baby. Rolling out through your shoulders or taking any movement that feels good before coming back down to your back for happy baby. Hugging your knees in towards your armpits, spreading them out wide, and grabbing for behind your knees. Always an option here to grab for your feet or ankles if they are accessible, but not pushing or forcing anything. Allowing the pose to feel relaxing and supportive. Transition out of the pose, you'll hug your knees towards your chest, wrap your forearms around them, and bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Squeeze yourself into a tiny ball. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, release everything down to the mat for our final resting pose, or corpse pose. Allowing your entire body to splay out long. Option to grab a blanket or pillow and place it underneath your knees to support your low back. And I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze and turn inward. Imagine a stream, water flowing gently, not too fast, not too slow. You sit beside it and begin to sense its transformative energy. No drop of water staying in the same place for more than a second. And you begin to channel that same energy, allowing no thought to consume your mind for more than a brief moment before it floats away down the stream. You dip a toe into the water and notice its coolness, much like the rock beneath you that you are sitting on. You reach for the ground around the rock and feel the soil under your fingers, slightly damp, grounding, alive. You look around and notice the clear blue sky. A gentle breeze brushes your skin, warm and refreshing. You take a slow, deep breath in, drawing in the fresh air. And as you exhale, you feel renewed, grateful to be here in this peaceful, beautiful space. And as you sit beside the stream, notice how the steady movement of the water begins to soften into a feeling inside your body. That same sense of gentle flow, of nothing needing to be held onto, starts to move through your breath, through your chest, through your shoulders. Begin to notice where your body is supported right now, the surface beneath you, the steadiness holding you, just like the ground beside the stream. Keeping that sense of ease, you might begin to gently wiggle your fingers and toes, as if you're slowly returning from the stream, bringing its calm with you. Notice the sounds around you now, the temperature of the air on your skin, and when you're ready, softly open your eyes, extending your arms up long by your ears. Take a full body stretch, and then slowly rise up to a seat. And as you come to a seat, the center of your space, extend your arms long by your sides. And as you inhale, begin to lift your arms up long by your ears. And then exhale, bring them down through heart center in a prayer position. Thank you for joining me for this 15-minute moving meditation practice. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a friend or family member, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all again soon. Be kind to yourself today.